James Starling here for the DeeJam YouTube channel. I'm here with Joe, manager of Wisbech, after today's game. If you haven't seen the matchday highlights, check the link down in the description below, and yeah, you guys can check out the highlights before we kind of spoil the result. Joe, that was a tough old game. I've just been speaking to Leon. Conditions-wise, wasn't the best, but how did you see that match going?
It's a difficult one, to be honest. I felt Leon was right in what he said in terms of first 15 minutes. It was very scrappy, tough for either team to get a foothold. If anything, their goal sort of settled us down, to be honest. That was sort of the first chance of the game, and they took it very well. Fair play to the lads, good cross, good finish. But then it seemed to settle us down a little bit, and we started to play, and we started to move the ball a little bit better, started to get into good areas. But at the same time, possession only gets you so far. You've got to be brave enough on the ball to take risks, and we weren't. And they've took their chances, got in a block, made it difficult, and fair play to them, deserved the result. No complaints from me. I
mean, would you say that is your main frustration from the afternoon? Because especially in that second half, when they were sitting particularly deep, you were very good at in the possession, but that final ball just didn't really quite happen. Yeah. Would you say that's pretty accurate?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got ourselves in some good areas, moved the ball okay. You know, Josh Burrows, for example, was very good at dropping in between centre halves, getting on the ball, and then playing forward passes and taking risks, which was good to see. Fullbacks, Drew, George got forward, tried to make things difficult for them. But to be fair to Debenham, they sat in a block, they made it very difficult. We were patient, but again, you've got to be patient to a point, and then you've got to take a risk. And when we took the risks, we didn't either do it early enough, or unfortunately the pass wasn't quite there. But we're a group that's learning. Again, like it's only my fourth game in charge. It's a bit of a transitional period, really. But there is a lot of quality in that dressing room, and the longer we go on, the more training sessions we have, the more games we have. I'm confident the better we'll get.
You mentioned, and we spoke off camera, you said that was, you're fairly new to sort of the management game. How have you found the first few matches, and how have the lads kind of responded to you as well?
Nuts, to be honest. Obviously, only being 22 years of age, it's not a situation I expected to find myself in. But when I got offered the opportunity, I couldn't turn it down, and I've had a group of players that have backed me 100%. Can't fault them. They're a good group. They apply themselves really well. They buy into the way I want to play and where I want to take this football club, not just as a first team, but as a collective. On the training ground, they've put the work in, and slowly, and look today, there's certain actions and there's certain parts of the game that looks good, and it's just a question of just filling the jigsaw really and keeping working on it. But I'm very confident in this group of players. Obviously, I've got to get a couple more in. Goes without saying, but we ain't going to be far away as we go along, and going into the summer, hopefully we can finish the season positively.
And from the people who have put you in charge, have you been given much in terms of an expectation? Have they kind of said what they want you to be doing for the rest of this season, or is it just building something and then let's focus on next year?
Well, to be fair, the board we've got behind us are fantastic. Since I've been given the opportunity and the job, they've basically said, football-wise, we'll leave everything entirely to you. And they've stuck to that, and the only expectation is they want me to keep this team in this division, but I'm not. I've got no doubts in my mind that we're going to do that. I think we've got too much quality not to do that. Good players in good areas, and a togetherness as well. I set high standards for myself and the players, but realistically, we want to stay in this division and kick on in the summer. I feel, the highest this club's ever finished in this league is 13th. My target is to beat that this year. Maybe it's unrealistic, but you've always got to have a target.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Joe. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. Until we see each other next time, adios.